something. I'm not so good at improvising. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being here to support Restaurants Care. My name is Carlos Lopez. I mentioned, I work at Border Grill since 2011. That's in downtown LA. On April 6th of this year, my whole life changed. After my closing shift, I checked myself into LA County Hospital. They had every doctor of every specialty come and see me to figure out what was going wrong. They took 600 cc's of fluid out of my lungs. That was causing me breathing troubles. But that came back negative. They told lupus, that came back negative. Kidney infection, that came back negative. But I just kept getting worse. Friday, April 19, my breathing got so bad I gave them consent to intubate me. I figured it would be only for a couple of days until they finally figured it out, and I was hoping they were close to it. They had given me a PET CT scan that morning. Little did I know, while I was asleep in my coma dreamland, that doctors were making headway on my diagnosis. They called my girlfriend to tell her Saturday morning that my bone marrow and lymph nodes were all lit up on the scan, indicating I had a stage 4 lymphoma. My platelets were super low in the 20s. My belly looked as if I was pregnant because all of the fluid built up. My kidneys, spleen, and liver were shutting down, and my blood pressure was now so low they had me on 4 blood pressure medications. Then on Sunday, they called the god of hematology here in the West Coast, Dr. Feinstein, came in. He said my swollen belly and body that was made from Play-Doh was more like a super rare disease called Castlemans. He's clinical anemic cancer and is often misdiagnosed. But Monday night, when my girlfriend came in to visit me, they told her I wasn't going to make it through the night, that my blood pressure just wouldn't stay up because of the fluid. They will try one last hop, steroids. She called a restaurant that we work at, Border Grill, and told our friends what was happening. In 30 minutes, they had the place shut down and we're all in the waiting room of the ICU. Not to say goodbye to me, but to pray and send me their healing power and love. Never once believing I wasn't going to make it. As the hours were on, we have up to 30 Border Grill employees in the waiting room, co-workers of mine that I hadn't seen in years, who heard through my other co-workers about what was happening. They stayed up, and they stayed there until morning, 2 at a time, coming into my room to pray and tell me stories. The steroids, thank God, work as well as the love and praise of my restaurant family. I survived the night, and after 10 days on life support, I was waking up and breathing on my own as the swelling and fluid went down. I was on 24/7 kidney dialysis to help them get better. The bone marrow came back negative, which meant even more it had to be Castlemans. They took 4 lymph nodes from my left armpit, which confirmed it. It was the most rare and deadly of the Castlemans type, called Tafro, a form of IMCD, which means basically all my lymph nodes tried and attacked my body and organs, thinking they are bad. There is no cure. The survival rate is about 5 years, 50%, but new studies are being done to help fight that stigma. I spent a total of 81 days in the hospital fighting this, losing 50 pounds and having to learn how to walk again, and live a life that will always require medication. I get an infusion every 2 weeks, and every day I have to take organ rejection pills to keep my body from attacking. The Castleman Disease Collaborative Network, run by Dr. David Fagenbaum, who also has Tafro, is helping find a cure and a longer life. I haven't been able to work since April, but my restaurant family has been there every step of the way, kissing me before their shifts or coming to see me after, bringing me our delicious food I miss so much, and the latest restaurant chisme. Then, like a miracle, Restaurants Care was introduced to me It has been such a blessing to have the support of an organization who understands and appreciates the family values of working in a restaurant. Bobby Sichowski of Restaurants Care has been amazing in this journey. The grant came like 2 weeks after I was released from the hospital, and I was so concerned about what I was going to do to make rent and now pay these medical bills, not to mention my medicine to keep me alive. This grant was huge to keep me on my feet while I was literally learning to walk again. Bobby was so informative and sweet to talk to, and she was so supportive. She even helped me to get a grant for my son too. From day one, my restaurant family has been there for me, and along the way, I have gained the love from Restaurants Care to help me through this life-changing diagnosis, helping me be Castleman Warrior Strong. That's how we do. Thank you all so much for being here tonight and helping give to such an amazing cause. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Desde el fondo de mi corazón, les agradezco profundamente. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much.